So here we are again, another tag. 7 notes, 7 fragrances. You want to find out what them notes and fragrances are? Well, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Scott and this is the Centurion. And today, as you heard in the intro, is another tag video. Now this tag, it was an open tag. Mark from Aussie Fragrances adopted it and then said anyone can do it as well. I saw his video and I thought I really like the sound of this, so I'm going to give this one a bash. I will leave a link to Mark's channel down below, but do check out his video as well. Right, let's get on with it. So 7 notes and 7 fragrances. Now I picked, I suppose you can do it in any which way you like, but I've picked my favourite notes and the fragrances that to me are the most dominant with them. And the first one is, obviously, for those of you that know me, the note of rose. Now, with rose, I've got so many different rose fragrances, but I thought I would pick this one because this is fairly new and I absolutely adore it at the moment, and it's good for all year round. And it's Rose Arabia's Taffy. And this is a beautiful, real subtle rose oud fragrance. It's got such a warm feeling to it. It's sensual, it's alluring, but it's not too heavy, so it can be worn in the highest of heats. It's got notes of mandarin orange, bergamot, and in the mid there's Tafe rose, Bulgarian rose and ylang ylang, and then in the base there's praline, oud, vanilla, saffron, patchouli and ambergris. And it's gourmand and it's sweet but not sickly. So I would describe it as if you're in high heat and you want to cool down and you have an ice cream. That sort of sweetness, where it's subtle but it's just sweet enough. But that is Rose Arabia Taffy. Beautiful rose fragrance, and one that I'm really pleased that I got. Now, on to my second one, and it's the note of amber. And I'm sorry, but there could only be one amber fragrance that I'm showing you. You know what it's going to be. It is Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Grand Soir. This is just the best vanilla amber fragrance you will ever smell. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got simple note listings of amber, benzoin, vanilla and tonka, and it is just amber and vanilla. It's got a slight spiciness to it as well, which I would put down to maybe the tonka as well, just a little bit, just to give it some warmth. But it is a beautiful fragrance, gorgeous bottle, and one that I am so pleased that I've got in my collection as well. So the third one is the note of leather, and this fragrance, I've shown this one loads of times before, but this is just beautiful. It's probably more suited to the colder weathers, but it is by Histoire de Parfum and it is 1740 Marquis de Sade. A gorgeous, gorgeous leather fragrance. And you get leather, you get woods, there's an amber type of feel to it. The notes in here are Artemisia and bergamot on the top, then in the mid you've got patchouli, cardamom and coriander, and then in the base you've got immortelle, leather, labdanum, elemi resin, birch, vanilla and cedar. And as I said, the woodiness mixed with the leather and that ambery feel is just so seductive. It is a sexy fragrance. I hate using that word, but it is. But that is Histoire de Parfum 1740 Marquis de Sade. Right, now the next one, the next note is tomato leaf, and you know what's coming, don't you? It's my fragrance, Centurion Legio X. I picked this because I love the smell of tomato leaf. It's not used enough in fragrances, and this is just gorgeous. You've got that tomato leaf mixed with the freshness of apple and mint. There's lemon and lime in there, vanilla. There's a vetiver that starts to creep in, and the leather. The leather, within about an hour or so, it starts to come in as well, and it makes for a beautiful base to a fantastic fragrance that lasts all day. And I think with the leather aspect in this as well, it's not just for warm weather. You could wear that all year round. But such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Centurion Legio X. And on to the fifth fragrance, which is the note of cedar. Now, I do love cedar, and cedar is in a lot of fragrances, but I was trying to pick a fragrance that is cedar dominant, if you will. And this fragrance is Salvador by Salvador Dali. This is such an underrated fragrance. It's unbelievable. No one talks about it. And straight away, that cedar, that is the main player all the way through this. It's pencil shavings. It is really photorealistic when it comes to the pencil shavings. It is gorgeous. And this is quite a fresh fragrance as well. Even though they're sort of wood dominant, I think you can wear this all year round as well. Now, this has got notes of pear, cinnamon and pepper in the top. Then in the mids it has incense, sandalwood and cedar, and then in the base you've got vanilla, amber and musk. And it is beautiful. I'm going to spray some more. In fact, I'm going to spray some on my hand. And yeah, there is. It's that, some pencil shavings and the pear. The pear is gorgeous in this. It's not too sweet, and it mixes beautifully with the woods in there. So that is Salvador by Salvador Dali. So number 6 is the note of violet. Now this one's fairly new to me. This is by Lalique, and it is Hommage à l'Homme by Lalique, and it is a gorgeous violet fragrance. I will. Oh, it is so. There's a sharpness to it. And a slight petroleum aspect as well, but it's sweet at the same time. So the notes in there, in the top you have violet leaf, then saffron and bergamot, then in the mids you've got violet, then pepper and tonka, and in the base you've got oud, labdanum and musk. Now it's the sharpness mixed with an amber accord that I pick out with the violet hair, and that it really does sing. And for the money that you can pick this up for, I think you can get a 50ml bottle for less than £20. It is such class. It would make for a great office scent or an evening out. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I urge any of you that haven't tried it, get your nose on it, so you may well be surprised. Right, and last but not least is the note of rum. Now, I've got a few rum fragrances in my collection, but I thought this one is probably the best rum fragrance I have, and it is by Killian Black Phantom. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't smelled this, where have you been? Because it is so sweet and gourmand-like. It's got notes of dark chocolate, rum, caramel and coffee, and then sugarcane, almond, sandalwood and heliotrope. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's mouth-watering. It lasts all day, so you need to go careful on the sprayer. You really do. It's the sweetness of it, that the mixture of the caramel and the coffee and the rum is just, it's to die for. If you like your sweet fragrances to be slightly on the thick side, then you're gonna love this. Do not wear this in the high heat, because you will probably kill people. But yes, that is Black Phantom by Killian. They are my offerings. like I said, I will leave this tag open, but I'm specifically going to tag 3 people, so I want to make sure that they do this tag. The first one is Jon Snow, Scented Snowdrops. Your tag, my friend. The second person is Kevin from Merseyscents. You also are tagged. And the third person is Lizzie from Rose and Jones. So yes, they're my offerings. I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below, and all stay safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much.